exploring more of the traditional side of Tokyo today. This is a Buddhist temple. There are kind of two main religions in Japan, Buddhism and Shintoism, and this is the Buddhist temple. Nathan's just picked up a new poster that we're going to stick up in the office as a little reminder to pray for Japan.
I'll show you the artwork in a bit, it's amazing.
If I lived in Japan, I would fully buy a samurai. Like this, everything about it.
So we've been to check out the temple, which is pretty cool, and now we're going to go and find a spot for lunch. We seem to have found some owl place. Wait, is that a real owl?
There is a way to open this, and it even tells you 1, 2, 3. I've never successfully done it. Just doing my own thing.
So we're here at the 7 Media Studios, where they're in the middle of a 48-hour filmmaking challenge. This is Peter, he's one of the interns here. Do you want to explain what's happening here, Peter?
Yes, what's happening right now is a card format error on this Zoom.
No.
The aim of this challenge is really to make a film in 3 minutes within 48 hours. I mean, like a 3-minute short film within 48 hours. And so we had 3 hours sleep last night, but we had an amazing breakfast. We had bacon, we had sausages, we had eggs. 12 hours in, we still didn't have our actors confirmed, script, all locations, and it's all coming together right now.
Do you think you're going to hit the deadline?
Yeah. Oh, it's all coming. Yes, we will.
Some way convey sort of that announcing.
So also here at 7 Media is Motoki, who we met 2 days ago, I think. And yeah, I was just listening to his story of how he became a Christian, and inspired me a lot, so I thought it'd be good for him to share it with you guys. So, do you want to share how you became a Christian?
Sure. I think I didn't grow up in a Christian family. I never heard of Jesus or the gospel or sin, love. That's really a very foreign concept for me. The first encounter to Christianity was that my mom became Christian one day, and she apparently heard a traveling evangelist here speak about the gospel in the bar. So she came back one day home, and she said she became Christian. I'm like, okay, good for you, because I didn't have any, idea or concept about that. So about a few months later, she took me and my brother to a church for the first time, and I just stepped into the church. I just felt the presence of God. I never felt before, the peace and love, never felt before. So I honestly didn't understand what the preacher was saying, because it was too new concept for me.
Yeah.
But one thing I knew is that I wanted it. So I asked the pastor after the service, how can I be a Christian, what I need to do? And he took me the steps to, learn about it, and he baptized me, and that was 2009 April. But a few months later, again, my brother went to a different church, same family church, but the branch church, and he decided that he want to accept Jesus to his heart as well. Also, my dad became Christian in October in a different church through a different preacher, and in the same year. So God saved all my family. We were in all different seasons of life, but he brought different church or pastors to us that speak to us, and he really encountered and transformed our lives. And God's miracle didn't end there, actually. That in 5 years span from then, God saved both of my grandparents on my mother's side and father's side. Wow. In a different season of life, my father's side was struggling with cancer, both of them, but now they're in heaven. But through that, they became Christian, and now I have a hope that I can meet them in heaven again. And my mother's side, they're still alive and well, and they both love Jesus. And so God really saved my whole family, we're like 3-generation, first-generation Christian, kind of unique setting. But God is, really doing something new in Japan, saving the whole family and adopting us into His kingdom and family. So praise God.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
People have been saying they want to pray for the country and all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
What would you say are the things you want people to pray for Japan?
We really need to see young generation rising up, loving Jesus, making a difference in the world, because I think many of you know that it's less than 1% Christianity in Japan, but most more surprising thing is that in that 1%, 6% of that is 30 years and younger. So really in the church, 94% is 30s and older, and what are we looking at when we're 20 years time in Japan in church? And that's really desperate crisis we're in, but we believe God really sees the opportunity in that. And I would really value a prayer for God to really sweep the generation into His kingdom and to really create a movement for next generation.
Amazing. That's great. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Go. Take 3. Roll camera. Action.
Okay, people. So we've been helping out with the film challenge in wherever we were, Yokohama, and kind of lost track of time a little bit. Anyway, we've missed the last train back to Ichikawa, which is where we're staying. So it's time for basically pull an all-nighter in Tokyo. The trains start up again about 4:30 in the morning, so we're going to try and get to Roppongi, see what's going on. We're going to rave! Woo! It's midnight now. Got maybe 4.5 hours to kill in Tokyo. It's 1:45 right now. We've got another 2.5 hours to go. 3 hours. I don't really know.
We're feeling pretty pumped.
Yeah, so far so good.
We got to Tokyo and missed the train to Roppongi.
Yeah.
That's how late things are here. So we're walking.
Roppongi Starbucks has Wi-Fi. It's open late. That's how we're going to kill some hours. And maybe if it gets desperate, we'll do karaoke. We've made it to the Starbucks. 24-hour well, it's not even a 24-hour Starbucks. We have spent a few hours here, so it's now 4 a.m. as a little time update.
Feeling pumped.
Yeah, actually feeling pretty awake considering it's 4 a.m. Had some tea, had some cookies, got some coffee, used the Wi-Fi.
Jittery.
So it's now 4 a.m. We're trying to figure out what to do because the trains haven't quite started up yet. There is a big fish market thing, which starts very early in the morning, and then we're going to head back to Ichikawa where we're staying for a nap and a shower, and then we'll be up again for the next day. It's 5 a.m. We're still heading over to the fish market. The sun is actually starting to come up now, so we've made it through the full night, but see if there's any way we can catch the sunrise, because that would be a pretty cool shot. It's 5:30, the sun has now risen. Pretty good way to end/start the day. Gonna head back to Ichikawa, probably sleep for a bit, get a shower, and then restart the day.
Pretty cool night.
Pretty cool.
Set sail video blog. Set sail video blog. It's a video